Hello everybody, this is Tony from Tony's Table Tennis. Today I'd like to talk about this video. This video was taken recently from an elementary school tournament in Shandong province in China. And this video really caused some huge debates on the internet. And I'd like us to have a look. And yeah, let's first have a look and then we can discuss later. So clearly we can see that we have one player that's serving the ball using what we call a ghost serve. After the first bounce, it bounced very low over the net and lands very close to the net, and the ball does not accelerate further because there's very heavy underspin on the ball, leaving no opportunity for the opponent to return. So now there's two questions. Number one, is this a legal serve? And number two, is this a good strategy? So firstly, the toss. The height of the toss needs to be 16 centimeters. To give you guys an idea, the net height is 15.25 centimeters. So if you toss the ball and if it's not higher than the net in terms of the height of the net, the chance of this toss being too low is there. And yeah, I had a look at this video a few times. To me, from the toss leaving the hand to the highest point of the toss, it does feel like this toss may not be 16 centimeters. And why is it so? Because if you toss the ball too high up, the ball will come down a lot faster, and it will be a lot more difficult to generate a ghost serve with a high toss. So the trick is to try to serve at the lowest possible toss and to try and hit upwards. Of course, the height of this young player does give him an advantage. But if I was to be the umpire, I do believe a lot of this toss is not within the legal height of 16 centimeters. And apparently this kid has been doing this the whole day long against numerous opponents. So now the next thing is strategy. Is this a good strategy or is it terrible sportsmanship? Now in the tournament, the key strategy, no matter what your strategy is to win points, is to win the game. So if it is within legal, winning the game, I have to say hands off to this kid for doing it every single time, and the opponent having no solutions, because if the opponent was to come to the side of the table, this server could easily serve long. There's no real counter strategy against this if you are not tall enough. So is this something that I will encourage? The answer is no, because these kids are going to get taller, they are going to get older, they are going to get better, they are going to get faster. And if you are teaching your children or these kids to play like this, to win points like so, it's actually a very, very short-term return. And the moment that opponent can reach the net with stepping in, this serve is useless. So I'm actually thinking of this kid that's serving the ball, this ghost serve the whole day long, on what he is going to do a year later or 2 years later, and the ball starts getting back, because he's been winning easy points for a long time, and when the point becomes a lot more complicated to win, mentally and technically and strategically, is he able to cope? And I would assume the answer will be no, because you need to start training from young and do it correctly. So that's my input.